The stark, much more, on lighting in here versus the other room makes me feel weird about throwing candy in it. Well, what if it gets on the floor? Well, what if nobody picks it up? That other room is like, no one will ever know. It is a dark place. So, Crackle. It's like it wants to be Netflix crunch so bad, but it never will. So who are the girlfriends that got dragged along to this? Oh, mine in the front, by the way. Well done. I always think I can tell, and I'm always wrong. Like when some parent or occasionally grandparent, which is very strange, just because I'm like, wow, you're really dedicated to your grandson or grandchild, granddaughter, grandbaby, grandcreepa. Or if you're a big fan, which is so weird, there's nothing wrong with it. But it's like, how old was that lady? Oh, you weren't there. Manifest, this lady claimed to be 67 years old. She's like, I'm a big fan. And I was like, that is weird. But awesome. But you know what I mean? You kind of associate, like, I don't know. But the thing is, I'm a little older than I used to be. I think most of us are. I think at some point you start to like see how people become the age that you are now. Like when you get around 20, you start to see like how kids get to be teens and you know what I'm saying? Like you can sort of see how people can age and like how someone it's just weird. When you're a kid, adults don't ever really seem like they could have ever been kids. When you become an adult, and you're like, oh my God. There's not a single adult in the world. Only adults that pretend to be adults when kids are around. Anyway. Philosophy. Is this all of us? Let's do this, y'all. You ready? All right. So this is going to be a Q&A, also with some sneak peeks of some future stuff. I think we have just under an hour, which should give us plenty of time. So let's just start it with an open kind of hand raising. You know how this works. So just you ask me something.
9%?
Not at all.
One of your videos you talked about Mega Man 7, how you didn't like it. You know about why you don't like Mega Man 7?
Well, the thing about Mega Man 7 is like, it's the fact that I just, after 6 titles with the exact same graphics and feel, to change it up, but kind of make it seem like it's the same. Like, oh, this is just 7. Like, it was more the concept that was somehow a fair continuation of the classic series. Like, call it Mega Man, like Super Mega Man, like, then I would have been like, okay, that's an excuse for it to look like that. But like, it just didn't feel right. It was so big and blocky on the screen. So much of the music was like, ugh. Like the password theme was just so like, this is a Mega Man tune? It sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like coins falling on the ground. I don't know. I don't hate it, and I like the way that they utilize certain weapons. Like if you get a certain weapon at one point, you could use it in ways they hadn't done before. Like if you get I think some electricity thing, right? You use it and it makes the machine work and it makes it easier. But it's just not my favorite. So in lyric land, it's like, yeah, okay, it's bad. There's no room for subtlety when you're, putting lyrics along. Good question. Use it.
You made with SSD and lyrics G-rated there.
Yes.
I know you just released it, but I would love to listen to Bits of Me G-rated lyrics with my grandma.
Yeah. And I'd love you to listen to it with her too. Bits of G is on the way. This could be an exclusive announcement, but yes, Bits of G is coming. The thing is, what if the CD had lyrics? A lot of the cursing was kind of like harmless, static. Like, the F word rarely is necessary. It's more like, well, it makes it sound kind of funnier. Like on the fucking moon is somehow funnier than way up on the moon or whatever. But it's just a static filler word. It's rarely necessary. But a song like, oh wow. I was like, can I get something caffeinated? They spoil the crap out of you when you're a guest at this con. Wow.
Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, Mountain Dew it is. Thank you so much. And then all the rest of them. Yeah, in a row. Wow. What was I talking about? I'm so happy to see Mountain did. Say again? It's a G, yeah. The thing is, like, Mega Man 3 Game Over, what is the G-rated version of that going to be? Like, is it going to be the reverse and that's the joke? Like, man, you're really cool and all, I hope you play this game again, I really do want to hug you, you look attractive. Like, what is it going to, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the concept. But yeah, and other things like, I don't know, like, there's the Roommate song I cut from the first CD, because there was no way, or the first G-rated, rather, because I was like, he's such a bad roommate, he steals my Captain Crunch in the night, and, this isn't going to work. Like, it was just so clear that the song is predicated on a specific kind of grossness, so that didn't work out. But yeah, short answer, Bits of G is on the way, probably by the end of the year. I'm also working on, another collection of music. I don't know if it's going to be an album or an EP or just a single or what, but like I want to crank stuff out a little bit faster this time instead of waiting 2 years. It just turned out that way, but I feel like you guys could probably handle more frequency of that, and I've got some more tunes to share with you. So anyway, questions from the front row?
Yeah, your question and answers on your web series or whatnot, you felt that part 1. Is that going to continue?
You mean FAQ 6 part 1?
Yes.
The thing about FAQs is, and you know, like, I know that probably nobody expected me to go all like psychological and deep or whatever, but like I'm not well rested and I'm just in the mood to talk deep. Let's go into it, let's dive into it and talk. So, the FAQs. My fans are bloodthirsty for me to attack you, and make fun of you and ruin your life and have all your friends give you crap at school. I didn't mean to make you leave. I thought you were like, holding on out. But like, the FAQs were funny when I exaggerated the dumbness of real questions to get it off my chest. And they weren't not funny when I used real footage, but like, if you've seen some of the footage people sent in for FAQ 6, it's like, on the one hand, yeah, it would be really great TV to take this 11-year-old, who probably weighs 300 pounds, with the camera under his chin, like, saying, I just really think you're really cool, and please don't make fun of me because I'm fat and I wear glasses, and like, that's great TV, and it will ruin his life. And like, you know, I cultivated over the first few years of BrentalFloss this whole, like, I'm kind of an asshole, I'm kind of sarcastic, and that's cool and all, but in real life, like, I teach, I have nieces and nephews, and I'm not worried about, like, dirty language or dirty concepts, but it's more about, like, I lost a taste for it. And also lots of people were, like, eventually doing the thing where they're making a video specifically trying to get made fun of, kind of like the strong bad emails, where, like, after a while, people are, like purposely doing typos. So I plan to go back to the FAQ at some point, but I'm just not sure I'm going to involve other people, because if everyone can kind of sit back and look at a dumb question, even if they would have asked something like that, they can laugh at themselves in their own way instead of, like, totally ripping apart a real person. Anyway, so I guess you guys just found out I had a heart. Sorry to disappoint you. You know, it's weird, you know what I mean? Like, I tell kids that are like 9 years old, I'm like, you can do whatever you want. If you want to go and be the president, you do that. You'll be the first female, Asian, lesbian, whatever you want to do. Like, and they'll turn around and be like, hey kid, you're a jerk, you're a fat, you stutter, you this. And it's like, that's not cool. Anyway, so it's a tricky thing to do that. And after the first FAQ 6, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I know, everybody's like, well, why just part 1? Maybe I'll do a part 2 and be like, nobody else. They're all just like, what if I just take different words from the clips and make totally nonsense questions? Hey, BrentalFloss, why are you so handsome? I'd be like, well, that would be a fun way to follow it up.
Or just stop someone's video with your own voice.
That would be great. BrentalFloss, why are you so attractive? What's the secret to shiny noggins? Just write them on myself. But have that be like the toddler. Hello, BrentalFloss. Yeah. So yeah, that's my answer. The short answer, and I always have to wrap it back around to the short answer, but I just lost the taste for hurting people's feelings, and it got a little bit too close to reality for me. And it's
part 1 bothered me. It was just like part 1.
Yeah, I understand. maybe one day.
Have one.
Other front row person.
What is love?
Maybe that hurt me. You would have thought we wrote that bit, but no. You were the one that said Republican candidates in the medley, weren't you? That was great. You've got a future in comedy. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's obviously a way to wear it.
Thank you.